What have you seen in terms of difference of Noah Syndergaard signed the one-year deal to go out to L.A. and he's been pretty good, but not in the way that what we're used to seeing Noah Syndergaard.
Yeah, the velocity's not all the way back, but we might be seeing a better pitcher.
Okay.
Because I go back to spring training when Marcel Latchman, former manager, right? He's kind of the pitching guru around the Angels, made a suggestion to Noah about how he comes off the rubber. Remember, he's new to the Angels, new group there,
right.
and Marcel saw something that I think this can help you. He used it in his first spring training start and was lights out, and he's been locked in ever since. So let me show you the little change. It doesn't seem like a lot, but Noah was a guy, we're looking at him now, especially the sinker. That's his go-to pitch. He's getting weak contact off that pitch. Mostly it's about his command with it now. Let's go back to 2019. Here's Noah throwing the sinker. The difference is how he comes off the rubber. Watch his back foot. He was a big toe dragger back then, right? Marcel Latchman said, you know what, we think we can get you to be more consistent, have better extension by not dragging the toe, but lifting the foot off the rubber as you come off the rubber. That will force you to get out over your front side a little more than dragging that toe. He made that adjustment, and it felt good to him right away. That's the key. And then he had results right away. Watch again the back foot from 2019, his last full season, drag that toe. Now what's happening is, again, he's getting off the rubber earlier and getting out front on the sinker. So I looked at how does that affect his extension. Well, look how much more extension he's getting than he was in 2019. That's in decimal points, so basically about 4 inches more. That's like taking the rubber and moving it 4 inches closer to the hitter. And Alex, as a hitter, you know hitting is about timing, and if you're shortening the distance, if I'm here on the rubber now, and I'm throwing the ball from here, and then the next year I'm here, that's like I just picked up the rubber and moved it closer. So you have less time to react to the pitch. So to me, when you release the baseball as a pitcher, this is where your life is coming from, on life on the ball, right? It's not back here. It's not in the cocking phase. It's the release out here. And what we see now from Noah is getting farther down the mound, the ball's out here, and that ball has a little more life. Again, not swing and miss stuff, but weak contact.
Weak contact, and that's something we talked about earlier, too. He's getting the weak contact, which the strikeouts will come. And when you're able to have that kind of extension, like you were talking about, less time for the hitter to react. As a hitter, I mean, at that point, you almost got to guess, you know, because it's harder to be able to sit on something and then react to another pitch. So at that point, you know, you're almost kind of guessing either the pitch or you're trying to hone in on location. But that was a great point there because, I mean, the weak contact that he's getting, he looks like, you said, a better pitcher over the course now, and then those strikeouts will end up coming.
Yeah, and what I love about this story, Fran, is, listen, I love the analytics. Technology is wonderful. Marcel Latchman just looks at Noah Syndergaard and comes up with this, just as his eyes, his experience, he's seen a million pitchers in the day. Hey, why don't you try this?
I mean, and
how cool is that?
It's so subtle, by the way. I mean, you got to really look to tell the difference. I mean, you can see it, and obviously he's having results. But like you said, I mean, for Marcel Latchman to look at that and be able to say, hey, why don't you try this? And then Noah actually to buy in.
Well, that credit to Noah for that as well. Be able to buy in and actually try something different to see if it could help him improve.
All right, so Syndergaard, a late scratch tonight, but he's ill, but not COVID related. So we'll keep an eye on that for you as we move forward.